Hey guys, so I always get the question, how do I win a game when I'm ahead? And as an AD carry, it can actually be harder than other roles, like roams aren't really as good. You don't have a mid laner's level of burst damage. I'm going to try and explain the almost free win lane swap that most high elo players use that I abuse to snowball a game, and all of that in under 4 minutes. The first step, obviously, is you need to be winning your lane phase. This is about growing your lead, but it'd be okay if you were even, I think, as well. The idea of this revolves around us getting more gold than the enemy at the time. So we get 5,000 in the next 10 minutes, and they only get 2,000, getting us further ahead and growing our lead. That's not always that easy to do, but what we want to fix or avoid is you sitting bot lane, farming a bit more, sending a wave into their AD carry bot and letting them back into the game. Like any elo as well can do this lane swap. So we're going to take our bot lane tower, either by ourselves or after a gank from our jungler. And at this point, most people roam up to mid or they stay and push bot lane, but that doesn't really do very much. Mid is almost always the hardest tower to crack, partly because mid lane champions have a lot of wave clear, and staying bot lane gives the enemy bot as much gold as we do from farm. Plus, then we push further up and it's easier to get ganked. So we're going to base. We're going to then swap up to the top lane instead, send our top laner down to bot. They should be able to farm under tower. They should be able to hold it, but actually the bot lane will probably mirror you anyway and go top as well. So we've just swapped the map upside down. A lot of you will think, what is the point of doing that? And there is nothing to get bot lane anymore. Your pushing is going to be a risk and you haven't got a tower to take. If we go top, we just recreate that lane that we just won and got a tower in. We can get another tower the exact same way. Either the top lane stays top and we can kill them or dive them or take the tower, or the bot lane comes up to match us and we just won that 2v2, so we can win it again anyway. This is why I call it a free win. If you follow this video, you do it properly, it creates chaos. The enemy team misses gold and CS and stuff. They don't know what to do, but you're getting more gold from kills and towers. So step by step, one was get bot tower, then rotate up to top lane. Step 1.5, I guess, like don't go directly through the lane to top, like go through the river. I'd say like 75% of the time I go top lane, they don't expect it and you get a free kill on them, which is gold, but free time to hit their tower as well. Step 2, then treat it like a normal bot lane. Even though you are top, you want to ward up and make sure you see the roams coming, and people will definitely roam a lot more. Step 3, you take their tower like normal, or you create so much pressure that your teammates get other stuff around the map. Now this is the other part to it. The enemy support might come up, so might the enemy jungler, so might the enemy mid laner, but that is fine as long as you don't die. That could mean they've left a weak AD carry versus a top laner bot lane, which is not going to go well for them. That could mean our mid pushes for free. None of that stuff is a bad thing, and eventually we will get the tower. It's also pretty good for objective play, though I doubt many lower tier games care that much about it. Still, bot lane you can get dragon, and then when you swap to top lane, Rift Herald is there for you to take as well. Now the awesome thing I think with this is that it's easy to do, like easy for you to pull off, but it's pretty hard to play against unless you're expecting it. The correct way to play against it, if it ever happens to you, is to swap your bot lane up there 2v2 and hold on to that tower to slow the game down. That almost never happens though. Now when you're doing this, all you need is for your support to stay with you and to not die. So you ward up a bit, you treat it like a normal lane where you can get ganks, and you probably will a lot more. I get a lot of supports think that because I'm now top lane, they can roam and try and make a play. That is not how this works really. Leaving me alone versus a top laner is definitely not a good thing. With kills and farm, that's normally like a 5,000 gold influx for your team, and that is massive. That is a lot of gold worth of damage. All that you can really mess up, that you can really make it go wrong, is if you get ganked and you die, but that is in your control. This is why it's so good. It's down to you whether it works. You don't really have to rely on your team much at all. So step 1, take bot tower. Step 1.5, go top through the river normally and try and get a kill on their enemy top laner. Step 2, get a free tower top lane. Step 3, go get herald and then get mid tower. Step 4, have a massive golden item lead which you're going to fight with. I hope you found this useful. It's something that looks really complicated, but it's actually really not. So thank you for watching the video, but for now I'll leave you with the robots.